Hello, so we're back. We changed venues. We're out of the bay and into the lift. So we're gonna go underneath the car and get our first look and just see how bad everything is. Try to finish up the floors completely. Maybe take off a lot of the surface rust down underneath, and then we're gonna put some pour on it. So we've only got the lift for this weekend, probably stretch it into next weekend, but I don't want to take my chances. So if we can get the entire bottom of the floor done, maybe we'll start on the quarter panel, because it'd be really nice to not have to bend over or sit on the ground to do them, and I could just lift the car up, bring the welder next to it, play with it that way. Then I don't have to kill my back any more than it already is. But let's get to it. We're going to put this thing on the lift, but first what we're going to do is we're going to clean up some of the benches. I mean, we really don't have anywhere to work, and might as well clean it up. So let's get to it. Hi, we're back. We cleaned one bench because we don't want to mess with anyone. We don't want to mess with his stuff, but the car's on the lift. I think while it's on the lift, we'll take better advantage of what we have. We're gonna drop that rock. But the car's actually not terrible, I guess. Like, it's eating through that one, but it doesn't look too bad or too hard to make. Tiny little 8 1/4. One wheeler. Car is honestly not too bad under here. And there's my welds and stuff, but it's really not too bad. Maybe we can put that brake line back up. Maybe we'll even put in the members that we left down. Tighten back up the parking brake. Drop the cross member. But let's get to work. We're gonna grind out where we welded, or sand it, just for the fact that I know I did weld some from the back. I don't really know why, but I did. But let's do that. Let's get started, okay? Alright, we're back. Don't mind the mask. We took off the trans cross member and look what we found in a hole. It was terrible inside that thing. I mean, it was, I guess if you ever sandblasted rust, it kind of looks like black clay, and then it just, you hold the gun on it, it takes forever to get off. Like, it's bad. Like, it's all over. But right now we are stripping, taking a wire wheel to the bottom of the car so we can put some pour on. We've got seat belts and brackets are all on. I guess the biggest thing is make sure these seatbelt ones, they take a lot. Turn the welder up hot. Like, you're gonna burn through the floor, but it'll stick. And drill through the seatbelt mount, not the actual floor, because the floor is just that little like 16 gauge, and the seatbelt brackets are, God, you know, 1/4 inch thick. But see if we can get out in the sun here. Wanted to show you guys the fuel tank came out, no problem. Looks like we're all but burnt up. So we burnt the gas up because it was, God, it was yellow orange and just smelled terrible. So we burnt all that up. Honestly, I haven't been recording a lot because I'm just excited to have the car on the lift. So I've been really going pretty fast on what I've been doing. Everything was burned in, the brackets, burned in the back part of the rear floor to the front floor. Instead of like letting it sit there and then seam sealing it, I just welded a good chunk of it, and then little gap in between everything, and we'll come back and then we'll seam seal that. But for now, let's take off the rust up until roughly that point, because I'll have to drop this to do anything else back there, which I don't know if I want to. But we've got this side relatively looking good. Like, I just want to get the pour all the way up through here, and when you open them, you don't want to close them again because it's a pain. But I'll put the camera on and just watch me throw some sparks with a wire brush, but I don't know if I'll put it in a video because it's just me wire brushing something. So we'll get back at it and we'll see if you guys can enjoy the video, okay? Hi, we're back. Whew. I didn't want to show that. It was just me taking a wire brush and stuff, but kind of the end result. Get this off. Just scratched everything, and then back here we went over all the surface rust, but God, it's not bad. Like, that's really not bad. Well, we got a lot of it off. We can't do anything. I don't know if I should drop the rear end just to pour the back. I don't know yet. But either way, the rear end's gonna come out eventually. So I think I will just pour up to those rear seat belt brackets. And then we'll go from there. But we're gonna cut out, we're gonna come back with doing that. I guess the only other thing I thought was pretty funny is my old man came out and he's like, hey, nice car, you know, still a Dodge. Man, you need a new front end. No, really? This car is, from what I don't know when it had a front end, but it hasn't had a front end in a very long time. I mean, the boots aren't even boots. The whole car is just wonky, you know. It needs new front end, it needs a new rear end. And I don't even know how you do that. Like, that's all dented. How do you dent the back of those? What the heck were you driving on to dent those? I mean, whoever had it, they had fun. They did exactly what I want to do when I get the car running. Drive it like you stole it. It's only meant to be fun. It's a car. Don't take too much into it. You know, you're working on it, but you're working on it because you want it to be right. You want to know that the work that was done was something, hey, let's not just, you know, like, hey, I could drywall or fill in this, cover it up. Who's gonna see it? Who's gonna know other than me? Well, I'm gonna know. So we're gonna cut it out, put a new one in, far back as we need to. Hell, we'll go up here to here. You know, even this one, it's pitted. It's pretty good. I don't know if I should, you know, I'll probably replace it. It's just what's gonna happen. Like, cleaned up the tank straps though. Here's that transmission cross. It was right in this, so this one just pitted. This is obviously the one side, I'm guessing. But hell, there's even a chunk still in there. But come back, we'll keep going. We'll probably have the car poured by the time we get another view of it, so that'll probably be the ending. So let's get to it. Oh, okay, we're back. Last time, hopefully, on this episode. I hate going back and forth, but it's the first coat. There's obviously a lot of places I missed that I still need to do. I'm going to drop the rear end. I need another day where I'll be able to use this lift, because you know I can't take it up the whole time. It's gonna be needed. So lots of work done, actually. Got that, but we finally finished the whole can too, so it's kind of weird. I tried to use a roller and roll it, but the stuff in the pan got hard even by the time I was still rolling out the car, mostly because it was underneath and just it's really hard to move underneath when you don't want to get it on your head. I wore a hat. Wear a hat if you're ever using pour underneath the car. This stuff gets in, it does not come out, and it's like rubber. I mean, I've got some on my arms, but the trick is to get it off right away with brake clean. Another trick I did here is like cooking oil. Supposedly it pulls moisture out, so it takes it right out. So if you ever get it on your face and don't want it on your face, use some cooking oil, some granola oil, stuff like that. But we're gonna end it right here. Come back with another part of this build. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, or comment. Let me know if you guys actually like the videos or want me to do them differently. If you don't like me talking and then doing some work, making it, you know, ×3, ×4 speed, and then putting some music on, what do you guys want? Just let me know. I definitely appreciate it, and really hope y'all are enjoying the car. So thank y'all. Have a good one.